Good evening and welcome back to GeoGuessr. I'm Modi Operandus, and we're back with the Strangelands crew featuring Elzarath,
Hello.
Fixer,
Hello.
and Tulkus.
Rejoice!
And we're doing the 2-minute timed challenge on GeoGuessr once again here. The link for this particular seed will be in the description down below, so you can play along with us, post your scores before you watch the video, preferably, because you'll have all the answers by watching my video after the fact. So, I guess you might get the answers from them too, I don't know. Are you guys going to get things right this time?
Yep.
Probably not.
Yep.
I'm talking a big game here, but I did so bad last week, so I'm ready to redeem myself here. You guys ready to go?
I won both rounds.
Rooney.
So yeah, you gotta take down me.
Yeah, Tulkus is the weekly champion.
I,
So I've
I,
heard.
It's going down.
I'm like double weekly champion because I won both seeds. There. I'm the final boss, yo.
Double secret weekly champion. All right, guys,
Woo.
let's get going here in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, I missed some GeoGuessr with the guys last time, but I'm back. And it looks like we are most likely in Australia or Africa. Let's see. Thought I saw a road sign here. Rest area. Alright, feeling like Australia to get started out. Rest stops, Cobar. Okay, let's drop right there. And let's head on down the road, see what we can find. Any kind of road signs. Point us in the right direction. Meadow Glen Rest Area, 500 meters on the right. Okay. Not a problem. So yeah, I'm back. I'm recording this in 1080p with my new graphics card. I don't see the need for 60 frames per second on this, so I'm going to stick with the 30 FPS. I checked out the 1080p. It does look a bit better, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to stick with that for now, I think. But the FPS, not necessary. 30 is just fine, I think. Alright, so Australia and Australia and Australia. I've got nothing down this road giving me any hint as to where in Australia. It just seems like a typical road going through the middle of Australia. What was that? Now, 20 seconds left. Maybe I'll get with a better pick down here. Let's go. There's water there. Let's go on that road there. 5 seconds. Oh well. That should be pretty good. I think, I hope.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Wrong side of the continent.
Stop, revive, survive.
Okay.
Almost the wrong side of the continent. Or north-south wrong, but...
I went to the middle of Australia. I hedged it towards Western Australia, just because it was a little bit more sandy, but looks like New South Wales looks very similar. It all kind of looks similar. Anyways. Elzarath, how'd you do? Oh, I got 1656 with my score, also.
I guess Northern Territory, because I saw the flooding thing, and I remember last time that's where the warnings of floodplains were. Of course, that's most of Australia, sadly. I got 1975. Kind of surprised it was down in the southeast, because usually that arid stuff's more in the west, like you said.
Yeah, that was a little surprising there. Fixer, how'd you do?
I guess South Australia. I got 2173. Did they tweak the algorithm, the points? Because Modi, your points seem lower than normal.
No, I got 1956 and Al got 1975. It sounds about right.
Oh, I thought I heard 1600.
I-
Never
I-
mind.
I-
Oh, no,
also
yeah.
thought I heard
1956.
Your nines sound like sixes, man.
I'm sorry for that. It's my Wisconsin accent does it apparently. Or 9s or 6s.
Northerner.
Like you have any room to
Tell-
talk,
tell
Tulkus,
us how'd
compared
you
to
do
Fixer of me.
No, Indiana is the center. The crossroads of America. Circle City, yo.
Tulkus got a score here.
Oh, right. You were talking to me. Right, okay. The location of the wonderful Meadow Glen rest stop, like, I sort of figured that this wouldn't be Western Australia because, like, there were, like, road signs and rest stops and stuff. Like, isn't, like, a giant dirt road in the middle of nowhere with nothing. Like this was like a well-developed road with like rest stops and stuff. So I thought it seemed like the more inhabited eastern part of the country. So I guessed Eastern Australia and got 2,540 points.
Very
Nice
nice score.
start.
Man,
Man, Weekly
I saw
Champion
no
shows us that's
visual
done.
cues.
Yeah, I got the flooding sign like Al did, and I got the rest areas, but I didn't put that together. That's really
Well, I
really-
mean, it's
Man.
Meadow Glen rest stop. And I mean, as far as like Australia goes, with like meadows and glens, like they aren't, but yeah.
Meadow Glen Country is the eastern side, apparently. All right.
It is both a meadow and a glen.
All right, let's get our round 2 here, redeem ourselves, and stop this Weekly Champion from running away with it again here.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, not too bad. Tulkus is in the lead. Looks like we got a shot from a photographer, Skylar Moran. Where would this be? Everybody's dressed nice and warm. We're on the water. Rocky beach. These guys are packing. Let's see. Nothing on the photographer. Maybe we can go with the sun. Where's the sun at? And the sun is more toward the south. But it's right high in the middle of the sky, so that might not help me too much. So I am going to go with perhaps the UK or Ireland. I don't know, man. Maybe Scotland. Although I know if I pick Scotland, Talkus will be like, "Oh, there's no Scotland. That's not Scotland." Talkus goes to Scotland every year. I think he's got family there. But he's always like, whenever anyone picks Scotland, he's like, "That's not Scotland." It's like, well, I'm sorry, man. I don't go there every year. I've never been to Scotland. I just know what I know off pictures. I don't know. Rocky Beach kind of makes me feel like it's Ireland. But the name of the photographer doesn't help. What these people are wearing doesn't really help all that much. At least nothing that I can think of. But that should be a good pick, yeah? Maybe? I guess we'll see. Got 5 seconds. Here it goes. Oh,
Oof,
boy.
jeez. All right. So I'm going to start with Tulkus on this one, because I want to hear the logic on this one here.
Well, I mean, it could clearly be either Canada or Scandinavia. I thought like the name Skylar Moran wasn't Scandinavian, so I went with Canada. And then the question was, is it Western Canada or Eastern Canada? Because obviously it's located at an ocean. And I thought it looked more like Western Canada than Eastern Canada, so I went with Western Canada and got 18,001 points.
Yay! Okay, so I went with northwestern United States in like Washington, like between Washington and Oregon. So I get the same exact thing as Tulkus just about, and I got 1831 was my score here. Al,
We
how'd you
all
do?
guessed up there? I guessed
think we might have.
Oregon. I guessed Oregon and I got 1824. That did not look like one of the Great Lakes.
No, not
But-
really. But
I guess it was.
That's the colder end of the Great Lakes.
Fixer, how'd you do?
I did awful. This is
Oh.
one that I should have gotten. I suppose. I've never actually been at that part of Lake Superior by Marquette. I've been over by Sault Ste. Marie. But I guessed Ireland and got 1353.
Oh no. Okay.
That's still not terrible.
1353 is
for-
actually
yeah.
pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so I think the scores are scaled based on like how wrong other people are. So I think because it was such a tough location, the scores are a little more lenient, even if you're that far away, is what I'm thinking.
That's possible, yeah.
That sounds like
Yeah.
something that would be difficult to implement, though. Like,
Not
Yeah.
really.
like when it says other people, like we're all doing this ourselves. So this means like other people that aren't us. Then like how many people have out of all the GeoGuessr places happened to get the spot in Marquette, Michigan? Like, I
Well,
don't
there's
know.
only so many pictures that they have. I mean, you got to have the same
Well,
locations
they have a
again and
They've
again.
seen-
there's
points.
only so many, but they have a crap
Yeah.
ton.
That's true. But there's also a ton of people playing this too. So that's my thought on it. That's the only reason I could think of why, a score like in Ireland sometimes will get you 1350 and then sometimes it'll get you like 60. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I don't know. That's how I figured it out. Anyways, round 3. Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm ashamed, guys. I'm completely ashamed. I'm from Michigan. I've even been in the UP, and I did not get it. I'm ashamed. Okay, restaurante. So this is probably Spanish. I don't think this is Portuguese, or at least this does not look like Brazil to me. This is more like Mexico. So let's do a quick drop in Mexico. Let's go mountains. I know we had some mountains in western Mexico before. How about Durango? Maybe? Alright, maybe we can find some kind of flag? Mototaxi. Oh, there's some street signs up here. I got nothing. Are those... I guess those are cities. Arana or Aguapas. I don't know. I can't pronounce this stuff. Don't make fun of me. That is Mexico, right? Let's go down the street and see if we can get any other clues that'll help us out here. Negro Vale, Valley, Duramar, Ricaria. This road looks like... Wow, look at that hotel. It's gotta be Mexico, by the mountains. I'm gonna say Durango. Durango's probably a lot bigger than this, though, I'm sure. But I feel good.
Yep. I had a bad guess. I had nothing to go off of there. I had the name of the town even. I wasn't finding any, other tricks that we've used to use, like, find the state. I wasn't finding any clues there. Looking at phone numbers, looking at web addresses I could find. I couldn't see anything. The phone numbers weren't telling me anything. So I just dropped a pin someplace at the last second here and just went central Mexico. So I did actually more like towards the peninsula, like by Panama more. It was like 1197 was the score.
Me to go next?
So, yeah.
I mistook Itambiara with Itaberia, which is very similar in name, apparently. So I started going south from Guyana, which Brasilia is kind of in the middle, if you will. It's there. Mm-hmm. So I kind of guessed on the wrong side of Guyana, and I got 2438. So I got in the right state. I just zoomed down on Brasilia and started looking for the other cities on the sign that was right behind you.
Oh, boy.
Was it the sign elevated above the road?
Yes.
Yep.
I saw that one.
I did too.
The thing is, without knowing like a general idea of what state you're looking at, you can't find a city. You know
Well,
what I mean?
Well, the name of
marked
Brasilia might have helped.
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
I didn't see Brasilia. Damn it!
I didn't see it
Brasilia
either.
was at the very bottom, so I knew it was pretty far away from where we were. But it is a major city, so you can usually find it from pretty far out.
Yeah,
I didn't know
that makes sense.
Guyana was actually Guyana. I'm mispronouncing this like crazy, by the way. I didn't know that was another major city, but yeah.
Brasilia isn't that big a city, really, but
it's one that
the
I've
number,
heard of before.
The number was
it's big enough that we've all heard of it.
Well, I mean, that's because it's the capital of Brazil, but like the whole thing about how the government of Brazil actually set up Brasilia as its own capital, so it's more of a like Washington D.C. type of thing, where it's an administrative city but not actually a population center. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how all American capitals were done.
Well,
they were done to be set to be in the middle of the state, so everybody has access to them in more of an administrative city than a large city.
Well, not all. Like Indianapolis is the largest.
They're also
by far.
tend to be so that they're outside of the main city, so that they're not like as influenced by the trade centers. They have like more of the whole state in mind versus like just the single city in mind. If it was in the same city, they'd have a little preference toward that city kind
exactly.
of thing.
Like that's the case, but still, like Brasilia isn't a major city. It's just an administrative government. Yeah, whatever.
Indianapolis is one of those strange ones that is the big city, is the capital, though. There's not too many of those, actually.
I think it was just so happens that they built the big city because it's right in the middle, anyways.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
Or others, I think, have been moved. Like Michigan's original capital was Detroit, and they moved it to Lansing.
Oh, yeah. All right. Enough of U.S. politics and state locations. Fixer, what was your score?
I figured Mexico. I saw the mountains, so I guessed Durango and got 983. I saw
Yeah.
the sign, but I did not see Brasilia.
Yeah, same here. And then
So-
Tulkas, you did pretty good then?
Yeah, so I did indeed see the sign. I saw Goyan, and I knew that it was a bit ways away, but I wasn't sure where away it was, so I just decided to guess Guyana, which seems to be in the middle of everything. So I got 2847.
Man, I got to brush up on my my geopolitical Brazil knowledge, I think, is what needs to happen soon here. If I want
I
to
have a hard
this
time
game with you
catching
guys.
up to.
Yeah,
Gonna have a hard time
Man.
catching up to Tulkas this time.
for sure. I think he's running away with it once again here. Okay,
Yep.
let's do round 4 here. In 3,
Indeed.
2, 1, go.
All right, guys, I'm screwed. I'm not going to get it unless I get a peg right on the dot. Oh, boy. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm not going to win this unless I guess right smack dab in the right spot. All right, that was a sign. That could have helped. And judging by where we're starting, fairest. I'm going with Sweden to start out. I don't know what language fairest is, but it sure as heck sounds like forest. Alright. So beware people on horses. So they travel through here on horseback too. Although I don't feel like this is a Scandinavian road. Maybe it is. I don't know. Okay, Court. Now that is definitely feeling like I say Scandinavian, and I think of, what is it, Finland? That's technically not part of Scandinavia. I don't know. Sendal. But when I usually say that, I group Sweden, Finland, and Norway together. Leave out Denmark because it doesn't feel the same to me. I don't know if it is or not. I don't think it is. Nothing. Oh, don't tell me this is a dead end. Okay, a turn. Whoa. Did I get turned around? What's that? Sendal. Let's see if I can find Sendal in 20 seconds. I don't know if that's Oxendal. How about Oxendal? I like that. Let's go higher. Let's go up here. No Oxendal. Son of a
All right.
bitch.
All right. Could have been worse. I've just was starting to recognize the road lines that are, very Norway and Sweden. And I didn't really have a city to go off of as far as I could tell. So I went with just the kind of the middle of Sweden, and got 2385. So that's not too bad. Elsrath, how'd you do?
I did a similar thing. Actually, my first guess would have been about half the distance away is what I got now, but I just decided to move my little pointer to the middle of Norway because I had no information to go on, really, besides a bus stop. And I ended up with 2401.
All right. Fixer, how'd you do?
Yeah, I came to the conclusion that it was Scandinavia pretty quick, or at least up in that area. I picked Western Finland and got 2212. I saw Oxendal, but I wasn't sure if that was a city or not. I don't see it on the map, so I'm guessing it's not a city.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I wasn't too sure about that either.
I didn't see that.
But I can't tell the difference between Norwegian, Sweden, and Finland all that much. I know their colors and whatnot, but I can't tell the difference in the languages.
Yeah. Tulkas? Oh, I bet Tulkas. Oh, what was your score here, Fixer?
2212.
2212, okay. And then Tulkas looked at the leaves on the trees and analyzed their color versus the color of the dirt and came up with 2 miles outside the coast of Norway, I'm guessing. Tulkas, how'd you do?
No, well, first of all, GeoGuessr very rarely puts you in Finland, so usually it's only Norway and Sweden that are for contention, but I just guessed middle of Sweden, got 2467.
Oh, well, that was a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be.
Well, again, there isn't
he's
much
too
to
far
go
ahead
on.
to
It's
care at
just-
this point.
I mean, there isn't much to go on. It just seems like there's just trying to find a city name. I just put one in the middle, try to look at. I mean, yeah. Because like it's not like you're on the ocean or anything. Like either you're in the
Yeah,
ocean.
there's not a lot to go off of here for
Because
sure.
generally speaking, either you're near the ocean, so you guess the coast, or you're near the northern part, so you guess the northern coast, or you have nothing else, you just guess the middle of Sweden. So that's what I did.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, final round. Tulkas has got a commanding lead here still, and he's not letting up. Let's hopefully not.
Commanding.
Let's play for
I,
second,
I,
here, guys.
wait, I have like power. I can command people. Well, no, we're not going on. I'm going to get you a command.
Okay, I'm gonna just click the button now. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, that's not good. I got no chance now. None at all. But we're going to try anyways. Alright, we got some pretty dark dirt. We got a stop sign that says stop in English. Let's see here. This is looking like America. Mauna Loa Town Cinemas. Now that name sounds Hawaiian. We have never had a Hawaiian GeoGuessr before. And this may not be. I could just be looking too much into that, but I don't know a whole lot what Hawaii looks like. Yeah, this has got to be Hawaii. Pu'unana? Wow. Yeah, all I know about Hawaii are all the things you see in touristy photos and whatnot. Resorts and amazing beach lines, all that jazz. I've never really seen like the heart of Hawaii or the back roads of Hawaii. I have no idea what that stuff looks like. So I can go off road names though, and those road names definitely feel Hawaiian. Ka'ana, absolutely Hawaiian. Maybe I can get a city name. Oh man, it turns back into the city. Maybe there's like leaving Oahu or something. And whoa, my mouse all over the place. Oh man, I'm all over. Damn it, Jim. Well, we're not too far from the water. Let's go with Hilo. Looks like Hilo, Hawaii, right? Oh, there we were. Molokau Ranch. Okay. Hilo it is.
What?
Whoa.
I should have known that. Oh my god. I didn't trust it. I was seeing like kahana and stuff like that, like Hawaiian words. And it's like I didn't trust it as like Native American maybe, but like I wasn't too sure what we were looking at there. And there it is. There's the city and everything. Man, 1242. I went with northeastern Texas is where I went with.
Set me last.
Man, okay.
I want to hear what everyone else guessed.
Sure. Fixer, how'd you do?
Yeah, I've never really thought about Hawaii when we were doing this. The only thing I know about Hawaii are all the resorts and beach shots that you see. I've never really seen back roads in Hawaii. But the names are just too obvious for me. I guessed Hilo and got 2676.
Oh, nice. Tulkas, how'd you do?
So yeah, I didn't think it didn't look like Hawaii to me. I guess North Dakota, because it's sort of like there were pine trees. I really was confused on this one. I wasn't really sure where to place it because there were like pine trees, but then there was also like a lot of flat land, like heather and stuff, like what you might see in Scotland or somewhere. And it was obviously America, but then like the name of the town looked sort of Native American. So I just guessed North Dakota because it seemed like, I don't know, and I got 96, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking like the reservations or something like that, kind of maybe had that kind of feel where it'd have like a Native American sounding name, but it wasn't like I didn't put the vowels together, like that was missing all those letters, and it's like, man, we could have
because it didn't really look like a Native American name. Like it looked like a name that wasn't, standard American name, but it didn't really look like a Native American name, if that makes sense.
Right, yeah, exactly. So. Yeah, okay, so Al, what are we waiting for here? What do you got?
I guess, okay, the reason I knew it was Hawaii is I wandered past a school and there was a sign that said Protect Hawaii on it.
Oh,
and that
nice.
was like, okay, definitely Hawaii. I was kind of humming and hawing about it. I guess northwest of the Big Island and got 2790. I should have guessed Honolulu now that I think about it, but there's not a lot of
bets there.
Yeah, there's not a lot of cities and stuff on the Big Island. It's mostly just, the big Volcano National Park and a few little coastals.
Man,
So-
this is the first time we've seen Hawaii, isn't it? I haven't seen Hawaii here before.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen Hawaii.
I've seen it
I've
once
seen
playing
Hawaii
by myself.
before. Yeah, I've seen it by myself.
Mm.
And
a
I've
couple
guessed
times.
it once before too. Whenever it was
Nice.
actually
Here thing.
Philippines.
Oh. All right. Final scores then? I'll go
Yep.
first because I'm probably the lowest here. I have 86-11. A whopping 86-11.
Ouch.
Yeah. Al?
I have 11,428.
Nice. Fixer, how'd you do?
I got 9,397.
And I think I know this is how this is going to end up here. So Tulkas, our weekly champion. What do you have?
No, actually, I did well on most of them. But then that final Hawaii one really messed me over. I got 10,951.
Oh,
Wow.
I actually won one.
Al is the new weekly
Al?
champion.
Congratulations,
I think
sir.
that's a first.
Wow.
Yay,
I can't
other
believe you
ass.
that was amazing. Good job, everybody.
That
except
Protect
me.
Hawaii sign, you know? That person who put out that Protect Hawaii sign never knew there would be that cinching factor that would lead Alvarez to ascend to the throne of the weekly championship. Woo!
I feel like he would have known as he was hanging the sign up. He's like, what? Hanging the sign feels different this time. Why does it feel so different? And now we know why. All right, so thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back for a GeoGuessr in a couple days here. If you played along with us, of course, post your score in the comments below here. And check out everybody else's channels to hear their thought processes and find out Tulkas' secrets of his top scores here a lot of the time. And we'll see you guys next time. And Al's secrets too, apparently. Unknown secrets we don't even know about.
I
Have a
didn't
good day,
even know
everybody.
about him. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.